not on his social media status or presence, but on service. He's a true patriot who's devoted his career to the education of young men and women. Please help us congratulate Mr. Bowles, whose family is here today, on the James D. Bowles baseball field.
We started that field as an idea after playing about 3 or 4 seasons at DuPont Riverline on essentially a middle school field. We took a lot of lumps, normal fly balls that would end up in the river over there. It would have been outs in another field. So a group of parents and I worked to establish what we have today. Mr. Lowry took that field to a whole other level. Deserves a lot of credit for what that field looks like today. Just glad we have a space for you all to be on, and it continues to be improved upon. And I can't tell you how incredibly honored I am, truly to serve you. Look at this as a service job. Thank you.
For over a century, members of the National Society of Daughters of the American Revolution have dedicated themselves to historical preservation, the promotion of education, and the encouragement of patriotic endeavor. These goals are as relevant today in American society as they were when the organization was founded in 1890. As one of the most inclusive genealogical societies in the country, the DAR boasts 1,885 members and 3,000 chapters across the United States and internationally. Any woman 18 years of age, regardless of race, religion, or ethnic background, who can prove lineal descent from a patriot of the American Revolution is eligible for membership. The DAR is passionate about educating American youth and contributing to the schools and student programs in a variety of ways, one of which is presenting awards. And it's my honor today to present an award for outstanding work in American history to Mr. Trent Kaczynski.
Tricia Davis Scholarship for $1,000 has been awarded to Miss Lauren Neal.
Good morning, seniors. I am Simone White, presenting on behalf of the local chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority. A little bit about Delta. Delta Sigma Theta Sorority was founded on January 13, 1913 by 22 Christian women at Howard University. These students wanted to use their collective strength to promote academic excellence and to provide assistance to persons in need. The sorority's 5-point thrusts are economic development, educational development, mental and physical health, political awareness and involvement, and international involvement. Our sisterhood is comprised of more than 300,000 predominantly African American collegiate educated women. There are 1,000+ chapters located in the United States, Tokyo, Japan, Okinawa, Japan, Germany, Bermuda, the Bahamas, Seoul, Korea, St. Thomas, and St. Croix, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. The Chattanooga chapter is comprised of 250 members who are carrying on the vision of our founders. This year, we received and reviewed more than 25 completed applications. Accordingly, we are providing scholarships totaling $13,000 for the city's college-bound youth.
Good morning. My name is Tina Philby Gibson, a member of the National Coalition of 100 Black Women Chattanooga Chapter Incorporated. Scholarship Committee. Our organization's mission is to advocate on behalf of Black girls to promote leadership development, gender equality in the areas of health, education, and economic empowerment. Established 27 years ago in Chattanooga, this chapter has been committed to fulfilling our mission in the community. Annually, the Scholarship Committee is charged with disseminating, processing, reviewing, interviewing, then rating the scholarships submitted. We did award scholarships to the top 10 female seniors from several area high schools. This year, we are pleased to award a one-time $25,000 scholarship to the following students. We congratulate these young ladies on their outstanding academic achievement and wish them the best in their college experience and future endeavors. I would like to have Lauren Dean, is for Tennessee State University. This award is presented on behalf of our Alumni Association in honor of one of this nation's historically black colleges and universities. And we award it to students who have already demonstrated our motto, which is think, work, serve. We have 2 awards of $1,000 each, and they are for Lauren Dean and Amaya. Faculty Director of the Levine Scholars Program. I'm honored to be here on behalf of the Scholarship Program at the University of North Carolina at Charlotte. I'm here to present our university's most prestigious scholarship to one of your outstanding graduates. Levine Scholars are an eclectic, talented, and diverse group of students from across the country who demonstrate a commitment to community service, a sustained passion for knowledge, and the capacity for ethical leadership. The Levine Scholarship covers full tuition and fees, room and board, books, and provides funding for 4 summer experiences. In July, all incoming scholars spend a month doing deep woods backpacking through the beautiful mountains of Wyoming. The following summers, we provide additional opportunities for scholars to develop as thoughtful leaders and compassionate humanitarians through study abroad, we for Costa Rica and Peru, street professional and non-profit internship. Scholars also have access to an $8,000 community service grant and a professional development fund. Our scholarship was made possible by philanthropists Leon and Senator Levine. Mr. Levine is the founder of the Family Dollar Store. And if you are ever in Charlotte, and I invite you now to come join us, you will see the Levine name on everything from museums to hospitals to community centers. Following their example of giving back, Levine Scholars historically and collectively average 800 hours a month of community service. We've prepared a meal at the Ronald McDonald House each month in Charlotte since it opened 12 years ago. And we have interned at more than 100 nonprofit organizations over the past 12 summers. In addition to joining Habitat teams in Charlotte, 1 day a month, we have traveled to West Virginia, South Carolina, and 5 years ago here to Chattanooga for alternative spring break service trips to build with Habitat for Humanity. Levine Scholars are dedicated to giving back and helping others. Only 22 Levine Scholarships were awarded this year from more than 2,000 nominees. It is my distinct pleasure to present Annabelle Hill.
Good morning. My name is Joey Partridge, and I'm the bowling coach for the CSAS bowling team. A lot of you probably didn't even know you had a bowling team. But we were pretty good. First off, I want to give a shout out to my guys. This was their first year. Every bowler was a first year bowler, from Andrew Crowder, who was an 8th grader. I had Mr. Michael Harris as a junior. He gave everything he had. I had freshmen are Mr. Brandon Hollingsworth and Jeremiah Nash. And Mr. Jude Cook, who's a sophomore. And the co-captains in all district, Mr. Nick Luce. Janaya Burgess is the older junior, and she was all district. This award is a scholarship, it's a $2,000 scholarship for the lone senior on our team. She's a 4-year starter, and this is based on her educational aspirations, her character, her academic standing, and the leadership qualities. The lone senior on the team is Carly Boyd.
Good morning, CSAS, and congratulations to the graduating class here. Cynthia Blakemore was a colleague of ours that spent her entire life serving others. She served not only in this school district, she served in this Rockport learning community, and she served right here at CSAS. Her unexpected death in December left a gaping hole in our spirit, but we take great pride in being able to continue her legacy with a scholarship in her memory. The Cynthia Blakemore Servant Leader Scholarship is being awarded to a student that has maintained a high academic average and is planning to pursue an educational career in either school counseling, social work, education, or nursing. And it is with great pleasure that I present the very first Cynthia Blakemore Servant Leader Scholarship to Benjamin Blackburn. He's the CSAS middle school baseball coach. And on May 21st, 2018, he was actually awarded middle school baseball coach of the year. And so this class here is very special because this was his last 8th grade class. And so one of the young men who was the recipient of our scholarship, he actually got to spend some time with him that day, quite a few hours before he left this earthly home. And he told me when he got home, he said, I need this young man to believe in himself as much as I believe in him. And so this young man knows who I'm talking to. So I said, as you journey the next chapter of your life, I need you to believe in yourself just like you believe in you. And if you use that mentality, and as I read your essay, that when you put that in your essay, you can do anything you put your mind to. You got to believe in yourself and do it. So the recipient of our 2022 Ed Cameron Scholarship is Mr. Benjamin Blackburn.
Good morning. My name is Laura Lewis, and I'm going to be giving the Community Foundation scholarships today on behalf of Ken Wells, who has worked so hard for all of you. The first one is the John E. Franklin Senior Achievement Scholarship. This one was established in 2011 to honor his extraordinary life and achievements of Mr. John E. Franklin Sr., who was the first African-American elected official in Hamilton County and has been a true leader in the Chattanooga community for over 60 years. His legacy is that he has touched and molded the lives of many as an educator, entrepreneur, philanthropist, elected government official, civic and community leader, devoted family man, and Christian. He's a life member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated and was initiated in 1947 at this university. This is a one-time scholarship in the amount of $1,000. This year's recipient is Evan Ramsey. The Julie Jacks Memorial Scholarship Fund was established to memorialize a courageous Chattanooga police officer. Julie tragically lost her life in the line of duty on May 6, 2002, while valiantly serving and protecting the citizens of Chattanooga. This scholarship is awarded annually to a qualifying student whose parent or guardian is in good standing as a police officer of the Chattanooga Police Department. This scholarship is a one-year scholarship in the amount of $1,500. This year's recipient is Noah Akins. The Together We Can Scholarship Fund was created in 1992 in partnership with the City of Chattanooga. It is unique because it is supporting students holistically. It's amazing to get scholarships for college that is life-changing when you have an organization providing additional resources and support to students beyond financial assistance to help them transition into and retain and graduate in college. This is a renewable scholarship for up to 8 semesters. It is $4,000 a year. This year's recipient is Caleb Baker. The Judy Minge Copeland Memorial Scholarship for the Arts was established in loving memory of an outstanding educator, artist, and community volunteer. Judy was known for her caring and cheerful personality, as well as her commitment to education, the arts, community involvement, and enthusiasm for helping others. This is a one-time scholarship in the amount of $500. It is awarded to Vaidehi Rathod. The Mary Adams Memorial Scholarship Fund was established by a request from the late Mary Adams for the purpose of providing scholarship grants to students beginning undergraduate study at four-year colleges or universities. According to the terms of the request, students shall be selected on the basis of financial need and academic ability. This is a $3,000 a year renewable for four-year scholarship. And this year's recipient is Isabella Sprague.
Good morning. I sit here and can see some of these great names next to the scholarships. Cynthia Blakemore, Coach Cameron, Ms. Copeland. I know that you know some of those people, but these are people who have invested in the lives of CSAS and the community of CSAS. And to see these names honored each year is really important. It's very special. So I'm so glad that we're doing that, and I hope that we continue to do that here as well. I have the honor of presenting a few awards here coming up. The first, we have 2 administrative awards this year. Sometimes these go to unassuming recipients. Sometimes they go to leaders who are doing things behind the scenes that we as administrators see and know that they're making a difference in this building. So there's no real criteria, truthfully, other than see growth in leadership. It's people who are making a difference in the CSAS community. So our first recipient, you will. As teachers, we look for growth in students. That's why we give tests and assign essays. It is our job to ensure that our students are gaining knowledge. Sometimes our students grow in ways that are not easily measured. Those students are often the ones that get overlooked in the classroom. As a freshman, this student often sat in the corner to herself. She did not make eye contact with anyone and was not an advocate for herself. She seldom spoke. If there were group projects in the class, she would ask to work by herself. She preferred to stay hidden, hoping that no one would notice her or ask her to speak. Teachers spoke with her about how she could advocate for herself and participate in class. Fast forward to your senior year. This year, you would never know that this was the girl that sat in the corner. She is confident, not afraid to share herself and her ideas and take risks. She is ready to participate and advocate for herself, and for the first time, she is willing to volunteer to present first. She is smart, kind, contributes in the classroom. But first time, she wants her presence to be known. Who is this person? She's a student that needed time and support to become who she was always meant to be. She's experienced the kind of immeasurable growth. Teachers always hope their students can achieve. In recognition of this growth, the first recipient of the Administration Award is Ms. Anaya Freeman. Second Administrative Award. Although this young lady only started attending CSAS 3 years ago, her contributions to our school and its culture are extraordinary. If you've ever had a conversation with her, you can see that spark drives her to push herself as far as she can go and inspire others to do the same. She is a humble leader that holds an honest, genuine, and intense desire to make this world better, positive outlook on the world, insatiable thirst for knowledge, earnest grit, and compassion for others. She dives deep into everything, whether it's her artwork, discussion, her studies, her numerous and diversified extracurriculars, or being a vital planner of a school-wide program. known as Earth Day. She represented us well as a proud patriot, and I'm happy to present the administrative award to Ms. Abby Moore. All right, the next award is called the Pulling for Kids Award. This is something we started several years ago. To me, I think this is the most prestigious award you can receive as a teacher. The idea was to have our students nominate their teachers who pull for them, and that looks like so many different things. When you're a CSAS teacher, you are approached the moment you exit your vehicle until the moment you shut the door on your vehicle. You've got a parent or a student right there by your side, responding to emails, phone calls, tutoring, you name it. So all those extra things are the things that students notice. So what we do, I ask for students to submit essays to me. We had several across the 6-12. We also give one in the middle school awards program. So I will get these framed for you, but I would like the teachers who were nominated to come forward. The first would be Ms. Fawcett. Congratulations to all three of you. I will get your essays framed for you so that you can have them as a keepsake. I would now like to read the winning essay. This teacher is the best band director in the world. Pulls for everyone he meets. He is a leader, conductor, and dad. Conducting 48 high schoolers for an hour and a half almost every day here at school is not an easy task. Mr. Butler, who has taken his bands to Carnegie Hall, several music festivals including Dixie Classic, Smoky Mountain Classic, and the ETS VOA, CPA, ABCD, and all those things. You can probably hear me stumble on those on Sunday night messages. All of which his directorship has led us to achieve a superior performance rating, including our 2022 St. Patrick's Day split of a 1,021 rating. That's good. Mr. Butler pulls for everyone in his classroom and does so in the best way possible. He makes his classroom a secure place for us to laugh with him or at him as long as we aren't getting in his way. He comically cracks jokes to make his classroom more relaxing and interesting. Going to band every day is something we all look forward to because Mr. Butler pulls for everyone. Submitted by Sebastian House. the Going the Extra Mile Award. These are things that the administrative team looks at. Again, this is the faculty award, faculty and staff award, where we just see teachers going the extra mile, doing those things that are our expectations at CSAS. We do have high expectations, not only for you all, but for teachers as well. This lady works well beyond the time that she should. She is often here later than I am, heading out to a ball game or something, and I tell her, go home. But she will not go home until the job is done. And the job, I don't think people have any clue what it takes to do the job correctly. And that is to take your attendance. Because you're coming in late, you got tardies, the train stopped you, I had a flat, traffic was terrible, there was a wreck in East Ridge, there was a wreck in Hickson, there was a wreck in East Raiders, a wreck in 58. And then I'll throw in something like seniors can leave at noon today for prom or whatever, and she's looking at me like, get you. Because you have to sign out, do all those things. And then she has to verify the teacher's mistakes that might be in there, which leaves her here till 6, 7 o'clock. She should be going home in about 10 hours. I don't know if you all know how hard this lady works. She is amazing. She doesn't complain. She just gives me the evil eye. And we are very grateful that Miss Penny Jarvis. Recipient of Going the Extra Mile, really over the last 2 or 3 years in particular, has had quite some tough obstacles to deal with. She has led our SGA the last several years. We call her our dancing queen because she is the lead on running our dances and figured out COVID proms, our prom just recently. I don't know if you know how much work goes into that, setting up. I know our senior committee, the folks in the junior committee, know the work that goes into that. The staying after, cleaning up, making sure parent volunteers are part of it. It's just one of those jobs that, as administrators, we rely on teachers who are willing to make things happen for you. Because we can't do it without faculty members, parents, we can't do it without you and your volunteer hours. You all help us to provide experiences for our students. And this camp has definitely gone the extra mile. Are outside in our gallery area that show past winners. I actually have them in my office right now, so I can take them to be inscribed. But we've had some outstanding folks who have been awarded this and the Employee for Kids Award. Again, I think these are our highlights. Our last recipient, though, has been going the extra mile for a lot of years. He has been here for over 30 years. He has coached multiple sports. I think almost every sport we have. He's been our athletic director for the entire time. Taught English and social studies and been a fighter for the Patriot Nation in so many ways behind the scenes. I think you all know what I'm talking about. Please welcome our last Going the Extra Mile recipient, Coach Mark Drew. Thank you.
We play Wordle every day in our home. It's our bonding experience. And I'm not going to call out anybody, mainly Jalen. But I have a few students who will do the Wordle at like 12:05 and then send it to me. So I have to keep my eyes closed for my reliance so I don't get those texts. So I will enjoy being able to play the Wordle all summer without any help. Thank you. I'm here to give the Padilla Society Scholarship. Padilla Society is our school's honor society, and each year we raise money to provide one Padilla Society senior with a scholarship. For the past 2 years, COVID has kept us from being able to offer this, and so we're happy to have it back. The recipient of this scholarship submitted an essay, and it was chosen as the best from a panel of teachers. And this year's $500 scholarship goes to Isabella Sprague.
Miss Wyatt really needed to roll this in her hand. She said what day.
Friday!
Okay, so if I mispronounced your name, I'm sorry. My excuse is I'm tenured, I'm old, I'm retired, I'm confused, I do the best I can. So we're here to recognize Departmental Award recipients. Teachers chose recipients based on more than one, just a numeric average, but rather curiosity and zeal play an enormous role in the classroom. I am pleased to see that we reward more than just measures of compliance. As I call a student's name, please come to the stage. Use the stairs to the front of the stage and line up to my left. When everyone is recognized for your party, you'll receive your certificates off the stage to my left, and then you may go back to your seat. Audience, please hold all applause until the end, and please remember that no verbal expressions of approval or disapproval are appropriate. First, we have the Science Departmental Awards. Recipients, please come on the stage when your name is called and remain on the stage until all science awards are announced. Again, please hold all applause until the end so every name may be heard. Biology 1, the
Mackenzie Clay. Janet Zimmerman. Caleb Hopper. Brenna Parks. Chemistry. Arav Patel. Rudolph Sadu. Anatomy and Physiology. Anaya Saxon. Isabella Spray. Environmental Science. Lucy Gentry. Honors Physics. Patton Garrett. Josiah Bridgman. Reagan Wilson. Rishi Patel. Nate Patel. Molly Stewart. Marine Science. Abigail Moore. Ethan Rollin. Corey McCroskey. Science Olympiad was virtual this year, so they did not have a regular award ceremony, so we'll recognize them here. In the regions for rocks and minerals, Anisha Kuchi and Nikki Song. Wi-Fi Lab, Anisha Kuchi and Ratika Hamlin. Dynamic Planet, Ratika Hamlin, Nikki Song. At the state level for astronomy, Aiden Hoskinson. Chem Lab, Rhea Shidori and Vicky Song. And if you're still in the audience and you were involved in the Science Olympiad, if you would stand up so we can get rid of the hand. Now we have the Math Departmental Awards. As you hear your name, please come to the stage. Honors Allen 1. Michael Lazon. Applied Mathematical Concepts. Jeremiah Hess. Honors Algebra 2, Will Hedrick, Elliot Nichols, Allison Baker, Dan Ross, Rudolph Sadu, Rob Patel. Honors Geometry, Dave Shore, Dual Enrollment Statistics, Annabelle Hill, Maya Nakara. Honors Pre-Calculus. Radik Siddiqui, Rudolph Sadu, Sullivan Smith. Calculus. Nate Patel. Sales Bridge Mathematics, Savannah Lewis. AP Computer Science Principles, Kyle Helms. Let's try to make sure that everybody's learned it in an appropriate way. Appropriate to be appropriate to be not. Next, we have the English Award winners. Recipients, please come on stage when you make your name is called. Remain on stage until all English awards are announced. Creative Writing, Morris Cheeks, Maya Brown. Honors English 9, Giselle Zen, Anna Chen. English Honors 10, Caleb Bills, Reddick Siddiqui, Sullivan Smith, Edwin Patel. Honors English 11, Noah Wyatt, Julia Hendricks, Morgan Kersley, Pat Garrett, Anthony Crowder, Maggie Christensen, Sarah Nicole Jackson. English Honors 12, Kennedy Moore, Sarah Kate, Ethan Holland, Isaac Waycott, Journalism, Anna Rogers, Evan George, Leah O'Neill, Ryan Edgman, Seminar, Siler Jolly. Now we recognize foreign language awards on stage. While the English recipients are sitting, let's give them one more round of applause. Our foreign language awards will begin with Spanish, High School Spanish 1, Naya Randolph, High School Spanish 2, Robin Shepard, Sebastian House, High School Spanish 3, Avion Williams, Allison Baker, Abby Sanders, Isabella Sprague, High School Spanish 4, Sarah Nicole Jackson, Jesse Corbin, Aaron Nolan, Rhea Shadori, Trevor Burns, Gavin Castle, Julia Hendricks. High School Spanish 5, Anna Wells, Bobby Lewis. High School French 2, Tilson Brashears, Caleb Copper, Ruby Phillips. High School French 3, Ethan Collins. High School French 4, Nate Patel, Luke Copper, Nate Savage, Lauren Mayweather, Isaac Duncan. High School French 5, Beta Eva Todd, and Delta. Let's have a round of applause for all our Felix, Ben Wallace, Abby Sanders, Katie Baker. World Geography, Nazma Yasmin, Laura, Government, Lauren Dean, Ancient History, Emerson Ware, Economics, Beta E. Purdue, Personal Finance, Ethan Schnitzer, Risha Patel, U.S. History, Ethan Schnitzer, Alden Sunsberg, Leadership, Jensen Ware, Sam Hall. Let's give it a hand.
They are never boastful, but always gracious and appreciative of all help given to them. This student, in fact, has the most volunteer hours of any other senior, with a whopping total of 717 hours. I have had the honor of working with her these past 3 years and being witness to her journey. She does not allow problems to slow her down. In fact, she learns from them and moves forward. I admire her focus and her drive. She is someone that anyone will be lucky to have on their team. I honestly cannot wait to see all of the amazing things that she will accomplish in the future. This year's Senior Volunteer Award goes to Beta with
Good morning. My name is Aisha Allen. I'm the Middle and High School Director, and today I have the privilege of introducing the recipient for the CSAS Citizenship Award. This award is characterized as someone who contributes civic responsibilities in our school, someone who is cooperative, demonstrates pride in our school, someone that supports and participates in school activities and maintains an excellent attitude. I am very honored to present this award to this individual because they are more than deserving. I met this individual in 2018 when they came in to audition as a 9th grader for our former show choir. Immediately I was blown away by the vocal ability that they had, especially at a younger age. Not only did the singing voice attract me, but also the presence they carried. An extremely nice person that is always willing to go above and beyond. A natural-born leader they have been since the moment they arrived to CSAS. Every year that this person was in choir, they have been the section leader for their section, always helping lead, rehearse, and even teach parts. This person is also highly respected by their peers and is always a helping hand when in need. People simply love this person because truly there is so much to love about them. I have countless memories of how this person has always been a bright light in my classroom and such an encouragement for us all. I'm reminded of the role this person played when we performed The Sound of Music. Before this person auditioned, my former colleague and I were already sure of who would take the lead part. There was no question because she already possessed the role within herself. She is truly a walking, talking Judy Andrews, or should I say, Ferdinand Maria. Everything from her true kindness, her selflessness, her musical capabilities, even her wisdom, and especially her love for God. She is truly an amazing person, and I believe that everyone that knows her would agree. I am so thankful to have had the privilege of watching her blossom into everything that God has called her to be. She will go on to do great things, and how blessed am I to have played such a small part in her success story. So today I proudly present the CSAS Citizenship Award to none other than Ms. Sarah Kay.
Leadership, that word evokes certain images. Many of us feel intimidated by the idea of being a leader because we think we take someone who always has the answers, or seldom fail, or he's definitely couldn't measure up. After all, we are mere mortals. The beauty of education is that it challenges our assumptions and pushes us to see new possibilities. We grow to understand that leaders are made of a complex set of characteristics and are all too human. The Leadership Award is given to a student who exemplifies the following: takes initiative, is dependable, and reliable. The
person is also trustworthy and goes beyond the call of duty no matter the task or role they have. They execute these with a positive attitude. In the myriad of areas of involvement, this student has quietly but effectively led her peers, be it on the tennis team, in an SGA meeting, or a club fundraiser. She diligently works behind the scenes to make sure the group's goals are achieved. She stretches herself through enterprise like starting an Etsy business. She is not easily discouraged by the long and slow road to success. When she does achieve her goals, she delights in the reward of hard work. Even small victories motivate her to try again and try harder. She models respect for others and stays calm during uncertainty. She takes responsibility for her roles and contributions. Now, it may still seem rather intimidating to be a leader after I list all of that, because who of us can be so amazing all the time? But let me remind you, leaders are human after all. They struggle, have bad days, and make mistakes. In that, we can all see ourselves. And I think this student wears her leadership with humility because she's very aware of her limitations. She knows that leading is an evolving process, needing intentionality, introspection, and reflection. She asks for help and advice and embraces collaboration. Her goal is not to gain accolades, but achieve a greater good. She allows others to shine and even take for granted her efforts in the process. Personally, I have enjoyed our conversations, many conversations as she charted her path for her next year and her future. She demonstrated maturity, patience, and a healthy dose of sense of humor by herself. It is her compassionate humanity that makes her a memorable leader. On behalf of the staff and faculty of CSAS, Tika and Mala, it is my pleasure to present to you the Leadership Award of 2020.
Today I'll be presenting the award for academic achievement. The criteria for this award includes exemplary work in all three columns of learning: didactic, coaching, and Socratic seminar. Ability to function independently, excellent grades, excellent work habits, excellent attitude, outstanding work in projects, and academic curiosity. Were we at another typical high school awards day program, the outcome of this award would be predetermined to a large extent. It would go to one of the 2 to 12 valedictorians of that school's graduating class. Some of them have more than that. These students are typically so academically driven that they have consistently earned a 5.0 grade average on a 4.0 scale since preschool, and have made many academic choices just to accomplish that feat. I'm pretty sure a few of those students probably opted for the Velcro tennis shoes so they didn't get a B in shoe tying, in kindergarten. In all seriousness, any electives or activities that might detract from that level of academic achievement are usually not considered for their academic career. AP and honors classes provide an edge in calculating GPA. Arts and other electives, not so much. And so these students end up taking the same classes with those same 2 to 12 other students vying for that ever important class rank, GPA, and academic awards. What a blessing it is to teach and attend a school like CSAS. Very few, if any, of our students look like the typical academic achiever in another school. The idea of a liberal arts education and the ability to explore their interests and abilities is a concept instilled in our students from the moment they walk in the building. As stakeholders in this learning community, we must continue to insist our students are given challenges, not obstacles, and opportunities, not ultimatums. Failure to do so might preclude us recognizing such a worthy student in the future. After all, where at CSAS would you be able to find a student who has achieved so much across so many fields? Here we have a student whose academic achievement is not limited to grades. Their work ethic is driven by their academic curiosity, not their need for recognition. Like Adler himself, they are true lifelong learner, and it shows in the attitude they have towards classes, assignments, and learning itself. With this student, the level of achievement is never in question, rather the creativity that will accomplish it. One of the faculty comments I've heard when big CSAS projects have moved on the horizon was, I can't wait to see what this student does with it. True learning is its own achievement, and this student reflects that philosophy. Again, at most schools, exemplary grades would be enough for any student's personal achievement, but not here. Today, in the true Renaissance ideal, we celebrate a student that truly embraces the pragmatic concept of education. In addition to their stellar academic achievement, they have participated in countless outside academic and community endeavors, even in their college endeavors, and have been chosen for musical awards such as regional honor bands and Chattanooga Youth Summit. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to give this year's Academic Achievement Award to Mr. Kyle Helms.
Although I do admire her willingness to work hard and give her best, the one thing time, she has learned to say what she means with social graciousness. Even though she is steadfast in her personal beliefs and views, she is still respectful and willing to listen to the viewpoints of others. As one of my colleagues stated, quote, she's never shied away from political conversation, which is why this young lady in a nutshell. She does everything with heart, she gives her very best, and no matter what she's asked to do. It gives me great honor and pleasure to present the Cuddy Award to this woman. Thank you.
I'm going to work quickly so we can be on time. Today is a great day of celebration of students and their achievements. However, we all know the things that these students accomplished cannot be done without the endless dedication of our teachers, counselors, and staff. Dedication is an understatement for some of these educators. I'm not sure everyone completely understands the life of a teacher, although I've expressed that a couple times already. I do think our marine science class received a day's sneak peek as they worked diligently teaching us all on Earth Day. I got tickled at how exhausted each of you were at the end of the day. I talked to several of you, but I saw Skyler out at the stadium at the soccer game. He looked like he'd been dragged through it. He looked rough. He was tired. He was tired. I told him, and I'm telling you now, that is the life of a teacher every single day. At this time, I would like to recognize some teachers and staff that have plans for retirement. Our first retirement occurred back in winter break when Miss Marava made the move to full-time grandmother, and unbeknownst to her, providing refuge for her family from the Ukraine. So it was time. Next, Coach Dragoon has spent over 30 years dedicating his life to CSAS as a teacher, coach of almost every sport, an athletic director, and will always be a patriot for life. Coach Mark Dragoon. Backstage. Is that school nurse that everyone has loved for years. Nurse Gloria Pickens. She and I sincerely. Well, when you see her, please give her a hug. She and I have had conversations over the last couple of years, and there's a time you gotta start taking care of yourself. She's been taking care of you guys for a long time. So I'm very grateful that she's gonna do that. So let's give our retirees and our teachers. Were awarded prestigious honors, selected to participate in summer programs across the nation and abroad, and reached milestones within the organizations. We would like to recognize these students. Please stand and when I call your name and or group. National Merit Scholarship Program Letter of Commendation. Kyle Helms, Annabelle Hill, Aiden Hoskinson, and Samuel Palmer. National Merit Semi finalists and finalists made it even thought. Governor's School, Sarah Nicole Jackson, Humanities, Isaac Duncan, the Arts, Arav Patel, Science and Engineering, and Rushi Patel, Emerging Technologies. Boys State, Luke Hopper, Mason Lowe, and Andrew McDonough. Girls State, Kendall Townsend and Vicki Song. And this is pretty incredible. We have 3 Boy Scout rank of Eagle, which is a lifetime achievement. Hayden Gibson, Noah Akins, and Garrett Layton. There are several programs out there that fall under the CSAS umbrella. We had some students who participated in the BW Mechatronics Academy, Noah Akins, Hayden Gibson, and Marcus O'Day. Veterinarian Summer Program, Audrey Benson. Tennessee Tech Summer Exploration and Computer and Engineering Program, Lily Lewis and Mackenzie Clay. These next two lists are expensive. The Hamilton County Youth Board, Trinity Williams, Caleb Fields, Lily Lewis, Mason Lowe, Anna Rogers, Molly DeLapp, Sam Palmer, Ade Patel, Lauren Mayweather, Kaylee Ann Wright, Lauren Dean, Sanaya Drake, Sarah Kate, Catherine Lazenby, Katie Parnell, Anna Stidham, Isabella Sprague, Vicki Song, and Ruby Phillips. Step Up Chattanooga, Isaac Duncan, Trinity Williams, Lauren Mayweather, Ade Patel, Josh Adams, Sarah Nicole Jackson, Vicki Song, Kendall Townsend, Navid Memoria, Isabella Sprague, Rushi Patel, and Kendall Townsend. The Sidney Monroe Values and Vision Scholarship, Lady Heber Thod. And the Carter G. Woodson Legacy Scholars at Berea, Lauren Mayweather and Anthony Crowder. And I left Tania Humphrey off the youth board. I'm so sorry. No, it's him. These are the summer programs and recognitions that we know of. If we have missed something, we are truly apologetic. I do try to do those every Sunday evening, as I know those. So congratulations to all of them. The Chattanooga School for the Arts and Sciences is proud to announce the future plans of the class of 2022. Before we begin the senior roll call, it was with great pleasure that I share with you a bit of history. Each year, students are very successful in their acceptance rates as 2- and 4-year colleges. This continues into grad school as well, and this group is no different. College and careers do start here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do the roll call. When I call the student's name, I ask them to stand up and turn toward the crowd so that they can see you. And I am going to received Tennessee Hope Scholarship, Julie Jackson Memorial Scholarship, and Tennessee Tech University Golden Opportunity Grant. Alexander, Barry College, Rome, Georgia. You stay standing up, please. Barry College Dean Scholarship. Wesley Allen, Tennessee Technological University, Cookeville, Tennessee, Tennessee Hope Scholarship. University of Tennessee in Knoxville, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, Tennessee General Assembly Merit Scholarship, UTK Tickle College of Engineering Scholarship, and UTK Volunteer Scholarship. Isabella Ashford, Middle Tennessee State University, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, MTSU Trustee Scholarship, and the Tennessee General Assembly Merit Scholarship. Middle Tennessee State University, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, Together We Stand Scholarship. Barry College Honor Awards. Gabrielle Penn, Tennessee State University. Undecided at this time. William Benton, Chattanooga State Technical Community College, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, Tennessee Promise. Benjamin Blackburn, University of Tennessee in Chattanooga, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, Ed Cameron Memorial Scholarship, Cynthia Blake Moore Leadership Scholarship. Carly Boykin, University of Tennessee in Chattanooga, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, UTC Rollins Scholarship, and our local bowling scholarship. Malik Boykin, Middle Tennessee State University, Tennessee Hope Scholarship. David Brooks, University of Tennessee in Chattanooga, Tennessee Hope Scholarship. Sam Page, Lee University, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, Tennessee General Assembly Merit Scholarship, Lee Universal Presidential Scholarship, Lee University Roberson Memorial Leadership Scholarship. Justin Chavis, Austin Peay State University, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, Austin Peay Presidential Scholarship. Tristan Clark, Chattanooga State Technical Community College, Tennessee Promise. Larry Cooper, University of Tennessee in Chattanooga, Tennessee Hope Scholarship. Connor Davis, Chattanooga State Technical Community College, Tennessee Hope Scholarship. Shania Davis, Chattanooga State Community College. Christina Greenwood, University of Tennessee in Chattanooga, Tennessee Hope Scholarship. Lauren Dean, Tennessee State University, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, TSU Merit Scholarship, Urban League Chattanooga Scholarship. Talia Newberry, Tennessee State University, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, TSU Merit Scholarship. Tanisha Dixon, Tennessee State University. Samantha Drake, Tennessee State University, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, TSU Merit Scholarship. Ryan Edgman, University of Tennessee in Chattanooga, Tennessee Hope Scholarship. Mohammed Elbed, University of Alabama in Huntsville. Academic Merit Gibbons, University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, Tennessee Hope Scholarship. Middle Tennessee State University, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, Reuben Strickland Memorial Scholarship. Chattanooga State Technical Community College, Tennessee Promise. Chattanooga State Technical Community College, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, Tennessee Promise. George, Middle Tennessee State University, Tennessee National Guard. Aiden Gibson, University of Alabama at Huntsville, UAH Academic Recognition Scholarship. Jay Brown, Tennessee State University, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, TSU Merit Scholarship. William Penn University in Iowa, William Penn University Men's Soccer Scholarship. Stacey Goodlow, Chattanooga State Technical Community College. Emily Griswold, University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, Tennessee Hope Scholarship. Middle Tennessee State University, Tennessee Hope Scholarship. Robert Miller, Chattanooga State Technical Community College. Chloe Harris, University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, UTC Fox Scholarship. Chattanooga State Technical Community College, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, Tennessee Promise. Kyle Helms, East Tennessee State University, Blue Sky Institute, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, Tennessee General Assembly Merit Scholarship, and Blue Sky Institute Scholarship. Tennessee II, University of Tennessee in Chattanooga, Tennessee Hope Scholarship. Jeremiah Hess, undecided at this time. Annabelle Hill, University of North Carolina at Charlotte, UNC Charlotte Levine Scholars Scholarship. Chattanooga State Technical Community College, Tennessee Promise. Gabriel Holland, University of Tennessee in Chattanooga, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, UTC Provost Scholarship. Gavin Horsby, undecided at this time. Aiden Hoskinson, University of Alabama at Huntsville, UAH Academic Excellence Scholarship. Make a quick announcement. I know we're not going to be done at 12:30. Other high schoolers will be eating. We will make sure you get your lunch. Don't worry about it. Nia Houston, Tennessee State University. Middle Tennessee State University, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, MTSU Free, Freshman Green Scholarship, Delta Sigma Theta Scholarship, and the Susan Palmer Griffin Memorial Scholarship. Henry Jones, University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, Tennessee Hope Scholarship. Sterling Day, University of Tennessee at Knoxville, Tennessee Hope Scholarship. Ars Khan, University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, Tennessee Hope Scholarship. Chancellor Scholarship and the UTC Rollins Scholars Scholarship. Bobby Lewis, undecided at this time. Ashlyn Lowry, University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, and UTC Rollins Scholars Scholarship. Jada McCauley, Tennessee State University, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, TSU Merit Scholarship. Victoria McCroskey, Chattanooga State Technical Community College, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, Tennessee Promise. Taylor Meadows, Tennessee State University, TSU Merit Scholarship. Mason Myers, Middle Tennessee State University, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, MTSU Presidential Scholarship. Jada Mills, Middle Tennessee State University, Tennessee Hope Scholarship. Alyssa Mims, Middle Tennessee State University, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, the Timothy Scholarship. Maya Nakara, University of Tennessee Chattanooga, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, UTC Mox Scholarship. University of Cincinnati, ACE Mentor Scholarship, UC Century Scholarship, and UC Alice State Award. Kenneth Moore, Tennessee Western University, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, Tennessee General Assembly Merit Scholarship, TNW Academic Scholarship. Caleb Motley, University of Tennessee in Chattanooga, Tennessee Hope Scholarship. Devin Nyack, University of Tennessee in Knoxville, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, UTK Volunteer Scholarship, and UTK Pledge Scholarship. Marlo Nichols, East Tennessee State University, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, Tennessee General Assembly Merit Scholarship. Malia O'Neill, Tennessee State University, Tennessee Hope Scholarship. Marcus O'Dane, Chattanooga State Technical Community College, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, Tennessee Promise. Abigail Moore, University of... Sorry. One second. Mason Patton, United States Navy. Chloe Porterfield, University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, Tennessee Hope Scholarship. Olivia Porterfield, University of Tennessee at Knoxville, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, UTK Tickle College of Engineers Scholarship, and UTK Orange and White Scholarship. Chattanooga, Tennessee Hope Scholarship. Middle Tennessee State University, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, John E. Franklin Senior Achievement Scholarship. Anaya Randolph, Middle Tennessee State University, Tennessee Hope Scholarship. Georgia Institute of Technology, the Chattanooga Georgia Tech Network Scholarship, the James E. Lloyd Georgia Tech Club of Chattanooga Scholarship, Georgia Tech Alumni Network Matching Scholarship, Cindy Monroe Visions and Values Scholarship, and the Judy Minge Copeland Memorial Scholarship. Xavier University of Louisiana, Xavier Dean Scholarship, Xavier Book Grant. Zoe Rivers, Tennessee State University, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, TSU Merit Scholarship. Anna Rogers, University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, Tennessee Hope Scholarship. Isaac Ross, East Tennessee State University, Blue Sky Institute, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, Blue Sky Institute Scholarship. Nathan Russell, Chattanooga State Technical Community College, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, Tennessee Promise. University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, Tennessee Hope Scholarship. Eliana Sawyer, Palm Beach State College in Lake Worth, Florida. Graham Schultz, United States Air Force. University of Tennessee at Knoxville, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, Tennessee General Assembly Merit Scholarship, and the UTK Volunteer Scholarship. Sohini Singh, Cornell University. Isabella Sprague, Maryville College, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, Tennessee General Assembly Merit Scholarship, the MC McGill Scholarship, and the Mary Adams, Harold, and Ellen Cash Memorial Scholarship. Soraya Strickland, Tennessee State University. Elijah Suttles, undecided at this time. Tennessee Hope Scholarship, TSU Merit Scholarship. Ashley Thompson, Tennessee State University. Michael Quinn, East Tennessee State University, Blue Sky Institute, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, Blue Sky Institute Scholarship. Chattanooga State Technical Community College, Tennessee Promise. Jensen Ware, University of Mississippi. University of Mississippi Academic Excellence Scholarship, University of Mississippi Anderson Scholarship, and the University of Mississippi Chancellor's Leadership Scholarship. Joseph Warren, East Tennessee State University, Tennessee Hope Scholarship. Thomas Warren, East Tennessee State University, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, Tennessee General Assembly Merit Scholarship, and ETSU Presidential Scholarship. Isaac Laycock, Tennessee Tech Tennessee Tech Presidential Scholarship. Evelyn Wells, University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, Tennessee General Assembly Merit Scholarship, UTC Chancellor Scholarship, and UTC Brock Scholars Scholarship. Hannah Wells, Middle Tennessee State University, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, Tennessee General Assembly Merit Scholarship, and NTSU Trustee Scholarship. Middle Tennessee State University, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, Tennessee General Assembly Merit Scholarship, NTSU Trustee Scholarship, NTSU Music Scholarship. Aaron Whaley, University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, UTC Mock Scholarship. Chattanooga State Technical Community College, Tennessee Promise. Middle Tennessee State University, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, Tennessee General Assembly Merit Scholarship. Dustin Bryant Jr., University of Tennessee Chattanooga, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, UTC Provost Scholarship. Micah Wright, East Tennessee State University, Blue Sky Institute, Tennessee Hope Scholarship, Blue Sky Institute Scholarship. Stay standing up. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2022. For scholarships, grants, and other awards totaling. I'm always proud. This is like a special moment for me. I know when we were at the superintendent's banquet a few weeks ago, the entire county's lump sum was about $11 million. So this class alone of 110 has earned, at this moment, still being added to, $9,170,246. That is one of the many reasons your parents pick CSAS. Okay? It's one of the many reasons. Additionally, the class of 2022 also, service is also a part of what we are. At this moment, they have amassed over 11,000 community service hours. Won't we? Won't we? 5 or 6 of you. Okay, guys, real quick, I'm going to leave standing because you're about to exit. But let me say this, and I said it earlier, but I'll say it again. This day could not have happened without the tireless work from the coordinators of our High School Awards Day program. They worked very hard to assemble all this data for us. On behalf of the entire CSAS community, a heartfelt thank you to first Johnny Richardson and Zach Dragoo for putting this outstanding program together. And thanks to Laura Lewis, Rita Walton, Jeannie Wells, and Laura John for all the data you've collected for this program, as well as the preparation for the students to go on to the next level. Thank you so much. do that, the PTO has a gift for you that will be handed to you on your way out, so be sure to grab one of those on your way out.